Hello and welcome back to Cubed 2025. It is day 3, our last day, and we are with Zulu. And today, Zulu is going to be presenting a panel to us about disabilities and me. And yeah, I'll just hand it straight over to you, Zulu. So there you go.
Thank you, and welcome to my panel. And my panel is about myself and how to cope with my disability in everyday life. And throughout this panel, I hope to educate you on how to be inclusive to other disabled people. And next slide, please. And so, um, yeah, so obviously my name is Junior Maxwell, and I am based of muscular dystrophy and dyslexic. I am passionate about inclusion and awareness. I want to show how disability are part who I am, because they don't stop me. And if you think for Cook for a while, you might know me, and they got I did going for school for 10 years, and I will talk about that later on. So, next slide. So, so living with disability, what is like? I live with muscular dystrophy, dyslexia, and I also deaf. Each one brings challenges in daily life. Some days are tougher than others, but every challenge teaches me something new about patience, strength, and determination. Living with disability doesn't just mean facing challenges. It means learning how to face them down. And I while I stay alive, I've been learning about how to cope with my number of disability I got, and how to um how to manage my disability. I plan my day carefully, with myself. I take breaks when needed. I use technology and creativity to make reading and writing and communication and easily. And I remind myself that process is about perception, is about effort and persistence. So the achievement I done from having a disability is I built my Microsoft server with Kingdom where everybody can come whether you did it or not, and we try to do it inclusive for Unity, and I hope you will join us. And next slide, please. Living with deafness. So I will go deaf and communicate using sign and speech. I experience the real physical through expression, body language, and collective language and sound. Because when I hear, it's really hard, so I have to look at people, what the mood are, what the talking about that reading the list and 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 if I walk in across a desperate crossing, I have to go check and not rely on my hearing. And when people take time to communicate clearly, it means they will show respect, question, and true inclusion. When people go effort in, I do appreciate that. I proud of who I am and how I learn to with Beth and Ariel every day. So when I talking to deaf people, because the deaf community they like different um social around the deaf community, and the Ariel they like completely different. For example, in the hearing world, it can be rude if you interrupt somebody. It is rude. But in the deaf world, if you interrupt, it's fine because that show that person is keen talking together. Like a lot of different social in the hearing and deaf community. Um, so if you want to talk to a deaf person like me, you need to take my attention because if you start talking, I don't know where you are, you know. And you need to face me when you're speaking so I can lip read you. Uh, Speak normally, no shouting. Because I already deaf, you don't need to shout because I don't want to be any deafer. Thank you. And one person talk at a time, so it's easier to follow because in most of the people talk a lot. It is that confusing when the noise comes from. It has fine, it has watering, what you're saying, one to one, maybe say it again or rephrasing what you're saying, then I'm not able to understand what you're saying. Or if that doesn't work, good old pen and paper always work. And did you know that there are over 3 official sign language worldwide? PLL, British Sign Language, and American Sign Language are completely different. And I use PLL in my daily life, and I started to learn an American Sign Language, and it's completely different. So obviously, I understand sign language, but if you want to get into sign, I wouldn't recommend learning a different sign language that your country use. So if you're in America, learn American Sign Language. If you're in the UK, learn British Sign Language. It might be useful if you meet a deaf person, and nowadays if you go to high school, and well in the UK, they make you learn French, German, go really sign language. It is more likely that you to see a deaf person or a other even person that has French or German people. So I do recommend learning sign language. And the Deaf Olympics started in 1924 in order than the Paralympics, and deaf applaud is done by very hand, not clapping, because if you clap, and somebody is like really deaf, can't hear anything. There's like, when you like, there's no noise. So if you wave your hand around, that means well done. And so deaf people can see visual that you selected for them. And next slide, please. So, being deaf, ear health and awareness is important. And hearing starting so slowly, you might not notice at first. When it will hear, they like air, and you starting that the nostril back, and you get better. And if you hear very loud noises, like airplane take off or listening to loud music, slow it down and make sure you protect your ear. Otherwise, you might go deaf like me. And our hearing work. Tiny air in your hidden ear with a sound sensation. So it might be a tube with flash in it. When the sound go in, the sound will go through the flash, and the flash wave and it detects and the sound go in if you are timing it, and the flash like fall down or like the flash is real world, the slow back it will hear and the don't. And if lower sound low has your ear, make sure you get a break if you listen to music or if you go to content, make sure you know constantly Estone and and don't check anything of your ear. Your ear clear your ear naturally. So so there is rock in your ear and the rock lean for ear. Take out rock is city. It on the dirt and then on the electric plug with sick to the rock and the rock to fall out of our ear. So don't sick anything over ear is something wrong with your ear, go to the doctor. And fun fact, your ear never stopped working even even when you're asleep because it does sound. The smallest bone in your body is in your ear. The sacral and is only 3 millimeters long. And some people here can wiggle. And I don't know if you know, but some people can wiggle one here or go here on their own. It's because on the smallest bone in your body, in your ear, they have your ear to wiggle. And as someone living with hearing loss, I know our ear is the hearing are funded. The deaf ear and ear now and see the connection to the world one letter. Less likely. So I will briefly explain my other disability and now and I am not going to pronounce that. So it is I got muscular dystrophy, FSAD, a muscle weakness that affects the face, shoulder, arm, leg, feet, like everywhere that you got muscle, it affects me. And so I can't walk very far, and because I get tired of, and I can't reach very high, so it has something after I want something for the top shelf, and I can't reach, you know. Um, I support myself. I used to, I take honesty, and like if you use words, like self-check, I use that, and to help with my dyslexic, dyslexic affect reading, writing, and which can slow me down, takes longer, and spelling, and I find spelling really hard. All people who got dyslexic and muscular dystrophy affect everyone differently. So if a person has a disability and you know everything about it, don't be that person. Make sure you ask them if you need help. Make sure they are okay. For example, I'm not able to read the top cell. I also person with motor dystrophy might be in a wheelchair. Uh, and, and I can walk. So, um, so for dyslexic, I use AI to help me, and AI gives me my independence. I use AI to do this kind of, and because AI gives me the freedom and help me to think, and this is like all my work, and AI only help me with spelling, English, and make sure everything reads okay. And I got an AI what I want to say. The AI sorted out in English for me. And and before, and I have like I was I needed to send a really big email, and I was new to AI, and I I managed to send the big email on my own, and without AI, I want to send that email. I would be exclusive for the destination I was in, and AI actually gives me lot of freedom in the game. Gives me a voice about the issue I was in, and and AI actually really good for people like me. And I learned to be often about what I need, so people give me right to call. Yeah, and this 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 you know that muscular dystrophy, the kind I got, affects around 1 in 8,000 people worldwide, and everyone's experience here is different. With greater application, many people are active and independent. Dyslexic affects about 1 in 10 and is not linked to intelligence. Many dyslexic people are highly creative and free problem solvers. And I can learn and and the owner who owns Verden, Winston Franklin, he got dyslexic, and I think also C. Spielberg also got dyslexic, and I know that Jane Martin, he is a chef, he got dyslexic, and he did like a few books on different recipes, and there's like loads of famous people who got dyslexic, and having more I want to hit the list and the Jonathan go a girl resistance and help you find new way to succeed. Next slide, please. And so, my server. I got a server called Freaking the Network. If you can go into my channel, and you might recognize it as Free Kingdom. So now we are a network because I got some help with other people. We kind of merge together and we try to do the best experience for the different people to play and on the server. And our mission, we got a mission statement that no matter what difficulties a person has, they should stop them from having fun. Whether you have none or a few difficulties playing games and release an escapism from the real world, and everybody should be included on my path and especially on my server. And I team up with Frank from the Frank Library because is he understands the disability aspect, and me have fun try to bring things to life, and we try to add feature to the accessibility and the heart of everything we do. Fun focus on the technical side, make sure everything running okay, while I focus on the community and create this and make sure everything feel inclusive and do it kind of like this as well. And I hope that within the network is a key server for disability accessible and in my fast. And we also have to work more in the future. So we got survival creative. Iconic soon you can go it's like a creative go yourself a city and you buy food, sell food, grow a business and like a city creative plot and vehicle soon. And so if you plan to join us, and make sure you join the Discord to announce when that's gonna out. And make sure if you want to join the server, the IP is thefreekingdom.com. If you got that in the IP list, join us, look around, and we are very welcoming community. And I also and I will start streaming on the network too. So come along, join for a while, and yeah, let's see what it brings. Next slide, please. So the reason I choose this channel and going for Gorticon to go for better effect. Because me, I know what it's been like in Chicago. Better effect. It has no sanity that I got in my heart. Better effect. Sun release on the road in the world, the island, and the mission is to use technology and create these skills to bring the joy of video games to people with digital disability by adapting everything from standard game card to eye tracking system. The better affecting find a way for each person to play to the best of their ability. The better effect doesn't make one-sided device for everyone. What is unique about them is they actually um, go to every person and see what they need individually. Like I said, everybody has different needs. And and special effects provide people a different method that everyone can play. This might mean modified controller and one-hand safeguard or high-tech solutions like eye control device. The free software called iMind lets players play Minecraft. You don't use the eye only. And I saw a video and where people actually play Minecraft with the eye. I pretty amazing. And and building and mining directly through waves. And so Coop and Minecraft constantly with her heart. Coop is her annual fun one Minecraft convention inside Minecraft itself. It's free to attend and also the community. So it's also about giving back. Every year, Coop use the fund on Minecraft to raise money for better effect. Started help gamers with disability install video games. This makes school more digital and visual event in a place where having fun and doing good go hand in hand, fostering a world spirit and inclusive and support. And next slide, please. So, going to have a, a different phrase because I did talking too much. So in the Minecraft chat or the Twitch chat, type if you've been here longer than one event, or even if it was very first time calling, tell us what everybody what is your favorite cool language. Write it down while I talk some more. Next slide, please. So, better recruit. I couldn't believe that this in my 10th school, and I couldn't believe it. And I joined my first school nearly 10 years ago, and not knowing how much it would mean to me all the time. It became a place where I felt included, supported, and connected. It's where I made new friends, found my confidence, and became part of a wealthy community. And what makes school special to me is how it brings people together, just together or not together. I give everyone a place to belong. It's not just about Minecraft, it's about teamwork, creativity, and the friendship that comes from it. Every year, we like a reunion with people who understand and care, and donate to a good cause. Schools also do really good, but a friend with money for the amazing charity that they affect. Healthy people with disability is all training, see how no school they back may be found to give class or something bigger than myself. Only here, school helped me find confidence in who I am and try in what I do. And thanks to school, I, I actually doing a color for all of you. And if you don't know me, I am like a design, a bit and not in the front of much. Go I remember when I decided to do a color and I was so nervous. And because of school, gives me confidence to do color around myself, around and special effect, and gives me a voice to share and my disability and sharing my knowledge about the disability community. And so I do appreciate Cook for everything they do for me and also for and the and the charity. And next slide please. So what cool means to me. So my first school in 2015, I remember looking that my father I going into the event. I remember it was, I think it was like a shopping center with big cool letter on top. And I remember when I looking, I remember Allison, the first segment that I got into, I think it was a competitor for cool that year too. Um, I actually took load of photo every school unfortunately on the computer on my own computer. So so and there is one memory I do remember really well. I can't remember which one though. Like Decon or Todd did like a TFT. So I think like one of them got like 1,000 XP. I other one got like one over XP. I know doesn't know which one got the more XP. I did go I did guess and which one got the more. One I really like that. And I also installed King on the Hill. I played that every event and playing with people the new people that are every year, good fun, and because I've been here and quite a while, and people like recognize me, I did oh Zulu, uh, give me a very warm welcome. It made me feel part of the community. It has got away. I like food because it also spontaneous because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know. That is a good thing about cook, you know. And 10 years mean a lot to me, and because cook is more than a convention. It has a good community. It has person raising money for a fantastic charity. I really people together for good cause. And so I want to end by saying thank you for listening to my story, and I hope it's so that with the right support we can all keep moving forward together. And and does everyone have any questions or does any people at school want to ask me any questions? I have to do answer now.
Thank you very much, Zulu. That was really interesting. I actually I didn't realize back then you said about American Sign Language and British Sign Language. I didn't realize they were completely different. I found that really interesting. But thank you for letting me know that because that was really interesting stuff.
We realised that it also been 10 years of
and 10 years. Wow.
coming to Cute.
It's
And you're
really
definitely
good.
one of those people. I mean, you said it as well that after coming for a few times, people start recognising you. I mean, we definitely know you at this
Yeah.
point as someone who comes every year, as well as many others. And it's fantastic to have you and those others as part of that kind of community feeling in the event, to see you coming back every year. So thank you for all your
very
support.
much.
I want to clap, but I'm going to hold my hands in the air and
You
and
can't
shake
sing.
I can't see you, so
Oh yeah, there we are. Hey. But yeah, thank you for 10 years, and I hope here's to 10 more. Right?
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully so.
Yeah, wonderful. And I hope everybody learned something from your panel. I mean, it's always interesting to hear your story and kind of the challenges you have to go through to be able to kind of experience things the same way others might. But yeah, it's fantastic to hear how much you support Special Effect too, which is also why we're all here, right? So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And so next, I believe we have Donatathon coming up a little bit later. It's been about an hour's time, am I right in thinking? About an hour's time. So thank you very much, Zulu. We will leave you there. I hope you continue to have a good rest of the event. And we've got Donatathon in an hour's time, so we'll see everybody else there.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.